Hey, you guys, good afternoon, and thank you guys for joining in and tuning in to Rolling with Ruthie. So, today I'm going to prepare for you guys chicken and rice. This dish is something that my mom used to make for us many of nights growing up as a kid. And I'm just continuing the tradition on. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into getting this excess skin trimmed off of these chicken thighs. We're going to jump right into this dish, you guys, because guess what? Husband is on his way home, and I know he expects to be smelling some food by the time he gets here. So, we like dark meat, and I think my husband used to like breast, but I eat dark meat so much. He switched over to dark meat to certain dishes, and this is one of them. So, I have 4 chicken thighs, and if you can also see, I have about 5 drumsticks here. I've already went ahead and cleaned this chicken. I'm just going to dry off the excess water with a paper towel because I want it as dry as possible so that I can get a good sear on it. Now, if you watched my last video, I told you guys that I was a little bit under the weather. I still am, so I am a little nasally. I left work a little early today because I wanted to get some medication to see if I could feel better. So instead of me getting like the regular medication from, say, CVS or Walgreens, I went to my local health food store and grabbed some stuff, some natural items to see if that'll help, because I want to stay away from I don't know, like processed stuff as much as possible. I don't know, but it is what it is. We'll see if it works. So what I'm starting out with is some garlic powder. You guys, this is the regular seasoning that you always use to season everything. We got some onion powder here. I have some black pepper that I'm running out of. I need to grab more black pepper. It's the end of this. Last of the Mohicans. And I also have some Lawry's. Yes, Lawry's. Yes, your girl still uses it. I think we talked about that last night. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. So there you have it. I also want to add, let me see. Give me a second, here I come. Child, I can't find it. Oh, I already got it here. My goodness. Y'all, I'm sorry. Some smoked paprika. It's going to help with the color. So, yep, that's it. Go ahead. Let me pull my rings off. Oh, yeah. My husband pulling in right now. And this ring is stuck on my finger. Oh, Jesus. All right, there we go. So go ahead and give it a mix. Now I have my frying pan over here on the heat already with a little bit of vegetable oil. You want about 2 to 3 tablespoons, I'll say. And then we're gonna go in and brown our chicken. So mixed up really good. And now I'm gonna stick it in the frying pan. Okay. So you can hear that grease already popping. So just go ahead and lay that down. You don't want to overcrowd it because you want the chicken to get brown, okay? I'll throw a drumstick in there. One more. So we'll let this brown, and then I'll brown off the other chicken that we have as well. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the chicken over and give you an idea of what you're looking for. So this is good. We're not looking to cook the chicken all the way through. We just want to get some color on it, okay? Because don't nobody want to be biting into no pale looking chicken. I hate pale looking chicken. Get some color on it. So yeah, this is it. Pretty much what you want it to look like. Get some color. After this cooks on the opposite side for a little while, I'll transfer it to a plate. Put my other chicken in, get that browned off as well, and then we'll move on. Okay, you guys, so while our chicken is browning, I'm going to go ahead and start the next step on the process of making this dish. As you can see here, I have 2 cloves of garlic, peeled garlic. I bought it pre-peeled from the grocery store, and I got a big pan of it for about $3.13. Let me show you. So I got this from the Asian store that's close to my job. So that's a lot of garlic. That's gonna last for a long time. So hopefully I'll be able to get through it all. But I think I'd like the fresh garlic more than the garlic that's minced in a jar. Be careful, don't get your fingers, honey. But as you can see, I smashed the garlic down and then I just ran through it with my knife. So mince you about 2 cloves and you are good to go. You know what else is a good idea? You can buy this as well if you are like under the weather like I am, and make you a little concoction with some honey and swallow it. I might do that this evening. Yeah, I'll do that and make me some tea. Because baby, I'm sick of blowing my nose. Y'all don't understand. I'm over it. Okay, so we have our minced garlic. I'm going to push that to the side. The next thing that I'm going to do is grab an onion. I have a white onion. Let me rinse my hands and my knife really quick. Okay, so a white onion I'm going to add to it as well. Y'all know garlic can get sticky. But you guys, this dish is so good. It's quick, easy, to the point. This is gonna make my eyes water. I already know it. I can feel it already. But yeah, once that chicken, the flavor of that chicken gets in that rice, ooh, baby, let me tell you, you gonna hurt yourself. I'm telling you, it's seasoned just right. You talking about some good, cheap eating. Y'all know y'all can get you a bag of, well, used to be able to get a bag of leg quarters for about $6 and some change. But if you don't eat that, then you grab whatever piece of chicken that you like. But you can feed your whole family on this for cheap. A bag of rice, that ain't nothing. So, yep. Alright, I'm through with that. My eyes burning. Let me move it to the side. I hope it's diced good because my eyes was halfway closed while I was dicing it up. So, y'all get the gist of it. Okay, you guys. So, I have all of the chicken done. Or browned. We'll go ahead and go in with our onions and garlic. Get all of that in there. Sorry. Got the camera in my hand. Get it all spread out. And we're going to leave all of those bits, all of that brown. We're leaving that in there. We're not cleaning nothing out. This is the flavor that you want. All of this is flavor. So we're gonna let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let it get a little translucent. And then I'm gonna go in, add my chicken back into this pan. Okay, so it's been about 2 to 3 minutes. I took a spatula and started stirring those bits around or whatever, so you see a little brown in there, but that's just the brown bits from the bottom of the pan. What I want to do now is go ahead and start getting the chicken, get off of there, back into the pan. Sorry, y'all. It would not get off. But go ahead and start putting your chicken back into your pan like this. And try to get it to fit out in this pan, so I'm going to be scooting it around a little. Yeah. Alright, so this is what we're doing. Give me a second. I'm going to get these 2 last pieces in here. So bear with me a few moments. Okay, so now you guys can see that I have all of the chicken in the pan. We got it all to fit in there, so I had to use both hands, so I had to y'all had to give me a second. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with some water here. Now we're getting ready to boil the chicken. So I did about 2.5 cups of water to the chicken. I'm going to put the lid on top, bring that to a simmer until the chicken cooks like 3/4, almost all the way done. And then after that, I'm gonna add a cup of rice to the chicken and let it finish cooking. So I'm gonna put the top on here and let it get to simmering so we can get dinner done. Okay, you guys, so the next thing that we're going to do is prepare these French style green beans. The difference between these green beans and the regular green beans that you see are that these are of a thinner type of width, I guess you would say. When I was looking at the difference, the regular green beans were thicker, the French were thinner. So we'll go ahead and get these prepared. How I'm going to prepare these are going to be sauteed. First thing I'm going to do is blanch them in boiling water. And then what I'm going to do is saute them in just some garlic and butter, a little bit of tomato and herb. Something really quick just to be a side dish for dinner tonight. So as you can see, we have our water here at a rolling boil. I'm going to add some pink Himalayan sea salt to the water. And then we're going to go ahead and add our French green beans. Okay. So we're just going to leave these in here not long until they turn to a bright green. That's all we want to do is let them get to a bright green, which won't take long at all. Get them smashed down in there. And I hope the camera is not too close. If I do have the camera too close for you guys, please let me know in the comments and I can, back it off a little bit. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get our frying pan together. I can actually kind of pull these off of the heat and just let the residual boiling water heat do what I want it to do and get the butter and everything melted in the pan for the green beans to go into. Okay, so again, while the green beans are doing their thing, I'm going to go ahead and smash up another 2 cloves of garlic and get these minced up here. Sure. Get it minced, and this garlic is going to be sauteed with our green beans. So just a little rough chop. You ain't got to do too much on this. There we go. That's good enough. All right. So we'll get this garlic out of the way, get it in the bowl over to the side. The next thing that I have is, look, y'all, we cooked with this tomato last night for our seafood po' boys, and this is what I had left. Instead of tossing it, we are going to dice this up, and this is going to go in our green beans as well. So we're not wasting no food. We're going to try to repurpose it as best as we can. So go ahead and get a rough dice on that. That's good. And let's get ready to saute these green beans. Okay, you guys, so to our frying pan, we have about 2 tablespoons of butter that we're going to add and get melted. And then from here, we are going to add our French green beans. Okay, so the butter is now melted in the pan, and we're going to just go in and dump our green beans. And we are going to do just a basic, super simple seasoning on these. Salt and pepper. That's it. I'm not doing garlic powder, onion powder, and all of that. You can if you want to, but I want the green bean and the garlic to shine through. And I'm also going to finish it with some herbs as well as some lemon juice to cut the acidity. I'm sorry, for the acidity, excuse me. Since we have that butter and the salt, lemon is going to be good. I like lemon on all green vegetables, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get it seasoned up. Okay, so a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. Just a little bit, because remember we blanched our green beans in that salt water. And the black pepper. And let's get that mixed in. And let's go ahead and get our garlic added. So here's our garlic we're going to dump in. That's most of it. Let's get the rest of it out. There we go. Okay. Mix that in. And this doesn't take long at all because we don't want them like super mushy. We still want them fork tender. Okay, so next we're going to add our chopped tomato. Get everybody in there. No man left behind. It looks delicioso. So we're going to get the tomato warmed through. Want it just like that. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and check our chicken. Excuse me. So, remember we put 2 cups of water in here. What you're going to do is, this is how you know your chicken is done. Just check it with the fork. It's pulling away from the bone. That's pulling away from the bone. It's, you know, pretty tender. So, and then it's gonna finish cooking the rest of the way in the with the rice. So what I have here, lift it up some so you can see a cup of rice that we're gonna add. You just go around and get it in there. And then we're going to let our rice absorb all of the liquid here. So just kind of push it into the liquid so that it can absorb it. So let me use both hands. I'll be right back to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like here. I'm going to go ahead and put the top back on and let it simmer. Hanging off the side over there. Oops. Yep, I don't even see it until just now. But yeah, go ahead, put your top back on, and then turn it down, just heat down, and then it's going to simmer the rest of the way through. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, you guys, our green beans are done. This is what we are going for. Next thing that I'm going to do is take some lemon and just squeeze. We want that acidity. I'm going to finish this with some lemon juice. I love it. I want all of it. And the next thing that I'm going to do, I have some Italian herbs that I'm going to finish it with as well. So just take your herbs and sprinkle it throughout the dish. We'll get a close-up on that. There we go. So there are your herbs. Y'all, it smells so good. Oh my God. OMG. It smells that's it. This is done. Simple and to the point. Turn the heat off and wait on our chicken and rice to get done. Okay, you guys, so after your rice is done, this is what the dish ends up looking like. Out a little bit for you. Yep, this is it. Chicken and rice with green beans and garlicky green beans and tomato. Lemony, garlicky green beans and tomato. Name it what you want to name it. But this is it. Dinner is done. Thank you guys for tuning in with me while I cook dinner. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell. That way you know when your girl is cooking. So thank you guys for rolling with Ruthie again. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good night.